Sometimes I'm carving a sign that I need to paint, and in some woods I have a problem. Here's the sort of typical trench that I would carve for a letter going across the grain. And in this wood, which is oak, there are lots of very fine open pores. This is an open grained wood, open pored wood. So normally what I do is I carve the letter, then I paint it, and I paint right up to the edge like this. So then I sand off the surface, and in most woods this gives me a nice sharp edge up to the letter. But in a wood like this, when I sand it off, I think you can see what I've got here is what's called wicking. In other words, there's a capillary effect of the paint up through into those fibres, and what you see, and this will be all the way down in the wood, not just at the surface, you see these little strands of white paint coming through the grain, through the surface, which is quite unsatisfactory really. It doesn't look very good. So I have a solution to this which I want to show you now. Here's a sign that I've made in the same sort of wood. This is oak. What I've done here is I've taken a very waterproof glue. This is for exterior. It says excellent water resistance. There's types of PVA glues that are designed for outdoor use, and it's this glue that I've taken, and before painting I've brushed this in to all those trenches and definitely gone over the edge. So this is quite dry now, but I think you can see the slight colour change around the edge. So I haven't gone over the whole wood, but just made sure everything's covered up to the edge and a little bit across the edge with this glue first. Then once I've done that, once that's dry, I'm going to take my basic undercoat and then a top coat and paint the letters. So here we are after a few coats of paint. You can see that I've come right up to the edge. That's really important that we cover the edge, because that's the definition of the letter. So now that's painted, I'm going to hold it on my bench very firmly, and then I'm going to run my belt sander with a very fine belt all over it to take off that excess down to the actual edge of the letter. You can see that the outline is really sharp, really crisp, and that the wood glue has filled those pores and prevented the wicking. So that's really sharp lettering. Looks great. Very happy with that.